Get ready, Straw Hats, because One Piece, Into the Grand Line, is about to shift the story into a whole new gear. Netflix has officially announced that Season 2 of the live-action series will premiere on the 10th of March 2026, and this season will finally deliver on the promise made at the end of Season 1. We're entering the Grand Line. The sense of adventure we had in East Blue is now behind us. In its place comes a far more dangerous, darker, and much larger world. But before we begin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any One Piece and Netflix live-action content. Let's dive in. According to official information, Season 2 will take us to iconic locations such as Logetown, Reverse Mountain, Whiskey Peak, Little Garden, and Drum Island. These islands aren't just new settings, they're serious trials that push the Straw Hat crew to their limits. In Logetown, the shadow of Gold Roger looms heavily, while Reverse Mountain immediately shows just how chaotic the Grand Line really is. Drum Island, with its cold atmosphere and gloomy castle, completely shifts the tone of the season. This tonal shift is also clearly reflected in the official teaser that was released. The main threat line of Season 2 is now definitively Baroque Works. This isn't a rumor, it's a fact directly shown by Netflix itself. This time, the Straw Hats aren't facing random enemies, but an organized, calculated, and ruthless assassin organization. That tells us the conflict won't just be physical, it's going to be psychologically exhausting as well. One of the most striking moments in the teaser is a line spoken by Miss All Sunday to Luffy. "You might think you're unbeatable, but your friends aren't made of rubber." That sentence essentially summarizes the core theme of the season. Luffy can take the hits and get back up, but his crew isn't as resilient as he is. Baroque Works targets exactly this weakness, preparing to test the Straw Hats one by one. And this is where the much-discussed Vivi rumors come into play. According to these claims, Netflix may choose a narrative approach in Season 2 that implies Vivi develops romantic feelings toward Luffy. Unlike the pure friendship we see in the anime and manga, this would be portrayed as an unspoken, internal affection on Vivi's side. However, the common ground in these rumors is clear. These feelings would be completely one-sided. There would be no romantic response from Luffy. To him, Vivi would still remain a friend, a companion, and an ally. One reason these Vivi rumors have grown so much is Netflix's tendency to make characters' emotional perspectives more visible. In the live-action adaptation, side characters are known to receive more focus on their inner worlds. Because of this, the possibility of Vivi's feelings being shown more openly is seen by some fans as added character depth, while others view it as a risky change. But it's important to emphasize again, these rumors focus more on expanding Vivi's perspective than altering Luffy's character. Meanwhile, rumors surrounding the Baroque Works side continue to grow. While the official teaser confirms the group's presence, fan speculation suggests Netflix might turn Baroque Works into a constant, looming threat throughout the entire season, rather than enemies who appear only in specific episodes. Even if they don't confront the Straw Hats directly on every island, the crew could constantly feel like they're being watched or followed. That kind of structure would keep tension high from start to finish. Another major rumor entering the conversation is the potential early introduction of important characters like Dragon and Ace. Netflix is known for ending seasons with strong hooks, and some claims suggest these characters could appear earlier than expected in brief scenes. These moments wouldn't be meant to fully tell their stories, but rather to set the stage for future seasons. Still, this remains firmly in rumor territory. A similar situation applies to predictions about the season finale. According to some alleged leaks, Season 2 could end at a point where the Straw Hats experience their first major loss or their toughest psychological test in the Grand Line. This would be a powerful, dramatic move, both to showcase the true strength of Baroque Works and to make it clear that the crew isn't fully ready for these seas yet. Netflix's "each season gets harsher" approach supports this possibility. Amid all these rumors, the Chopper factor stands in a category of its own. Chopper's emotional nature and the warmth he brings to the crew will be one of the key elements balancing the darker tone of Season 2. According to official statements, Chopper won't just be a cute character. He'll represent the heart that helps the Straw Hats survive this brutal journey. That suggests his introduction could be one of the most emotionally powerful moments of the season. Looking at the overall tone of Season 2, it's clear that Netflix is positioning this season as an awakening phase. In East Blue, the Straw Hats experience the more romantic side of adventure. With the Grand Line, the sense of real danger finally sets in. Every island is no longer just about exploration, but about survival. This shift makes the season darker, more tense, and far more dramatic. This dramatic structure aims to test each Straw Hat individually. As emphasized in official statements, every island visited in Season 2 will challenge either a dream or a weakness of one crew member. Zoro's willpower, Nami's fears, Usopp's courage, and Sanji's loyalty will all be pushed harder than ever before. This pressure makes the strengthening of their bonds inevitable. Netflix's approach of scaling everything up is both the riskiest and most ambitious aspect of this season. Giants, dinosaurs, the inside of a whale, and ice-covered kingdoms are all massive tests for portraying how fantastical the One Piece world can be in live action. If this scale is handled correctly, Season 2 could be remembered not just as an adaptation, but as a strong fantasy series in its own right. However, this growth also raises expectations. Some fans believe Netflix will simplify certain story elements, while others worry that emotional scenes might take too much priority. Topics like the Vivi rumors highlight just how delicate this balance is. The choices Netflix makes here will directly impact the long-term success of the series. When all the official information and rumors come together, it becomes clear that One Piece Season 2 is far more than just a continuation. This season will be the turning point that determines whether the live-action universe can truly stand on its own. Either the series will reach an entirely new level with the Grand Line, or the difficulty of this journey will be felt in a very real way. Expectations for the Season 2 finale are already divided. Some rumors suggest the season could end at the moment when the Straw Hats receive their first real wake-up call in the Grand Line. This wouldn't necessarily be a physical defeat, but a psychological breaking point. A finale where Baroque Works' true power is fully felt, and the crew realizes they're not ready yet, would set up a strong foundation for Season 3. One of the most debated topics at this point is Alabasta. According to official information, Alabasta isn't expected to be part of Season 2, but rumors suggest Netflix may include scenes that act as groundwork for that arc. Even if these scenes don't take place directly in Alabasta, plans behind Baroque Works. This would be a smart way to expand the story without rushing it. That's why potential hooks left for Season 3 are so important. Brief but impactful scenes involving Dragon, Ace, or the true leader of Baroque Works could give viewers the feeling that the real storm hasn't arrived yet. Considering how often Netflix uses these kinds of final hooks in its other projects, it wouldn't be surprising to see a similar approach with One Piece. Looking at the full picture, One Piece Season 2 stands out as the season that will decide the fate of the live-action adaptation, shaped by both official content and the rumors surrounding it. The threat of Baroque Works, the Vivi speculation, individual character trials, and the expanding scale of the world all have the potential to elevate the series or to expose the cost of risky decisions. In conclusion, One Piece Into the Grand Line is shaping up to be the most critical season of the live-action series, fueled by both confirmed details and ongoing speculation. The Baroque Works threat, the claims surrounding Vivi, the expanding world, and the Straw Hats being truly tested for the first time all push this season beyond a simple continuation. So what do you think? Do you trust Netflix to balance these changes correctly? Or do some of these risks worry you as well? Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more One Piece content. See you in the next video.